Iceland may be sparse, both in size and population, but you can see right away that this North Atlantic island nation packs a lot of punch. A giant fault line creates an abundance of natural wonders, including waterfalls, volcanoes, and geysers. The terrain outside the capital city of Reykjavik is rugged and mostly uninhabitable. But the ecosystem here is the perfect incubator for some of the world's purest food. Icelandic cuisine is simplicity itself, born of its rich natural resources devoid of any outside influences. The fish and shellfish are pulled from the most pristine waters. The animals roam free, feasting on the sweet grass, drinking the clean water, breathing the clean air. Icelandic cuisine has been unchanged for centuries. It's still raw, wild, and to the point. Iceland's capital city, Reykjavik, has a vibrant and modern culinary scene. But to get to the origins of the country's food culture, I need to travel to the coast. I start my journey on the northern Snæfellsnes Peninsula. Hop over to the Westman Islands, then back through farm country before returning to our main base for some street fare and fine dining. You know the old saying, when in Rome? Well, when in Iceland, you do as the Vikings do, which means you head towards the sea where Icelanders eat a vile and revolting dish known as Hakara. Simply put, it's rotten shark. I'm told eating it without gagging separates the men from the boys. The largest farm where Hakara is produced is located an intentional 3 hours from Reykjavik. Producers aren't allowed anywhere near civilization because the smell is so foul. People are known to get violently sick just from the stench. Take a look at the Hildebrander farm. Talk about picturesque, but the beauty takes a back seat to the overriding agitation to your olfactory senses. I know in an instant where the putrefied shark is kept, an old wooden hut up the road. Hakara is made from the Greenlandic shark, which is one of the few sharks able to live in the cold Atlantic waters here. They say the meat is poisonous when fresh because of the shark's high level of uremic acid. Those who attempt to eat the meat too soon have been known to vomit blood. Iceland's ancestors spent years trying to figure out how to treat the meat so that it can be eaten. Their solution? Let it rot. Gudjon Hildebrander runs the family Hakara business. So the fish comes out of the water and it comes to you.
Yeah.
You don't just keep it here on the...
No, we don't keep it here. Well, we just cut it similar like normal fish, and we cut it in 5 or 10 kilos pieces and put it in special wooden boxes for fermentation for 6 till 8 weeks.
Wow. And then what happens?
Then we hang the pieces up for drying.
Can we see it in the boxes?
No, I'm sorry, you can't.
Why not?
Well, there has to be a secret.
I appreciate that. Can we see it in the drying room?
We can take a look at it.
All right. Holy moly. This is incredible. My God. Hanging from the rafters are 60 sharks, all cut up in pieces like they were ham shanks. Each chunk that you see here is 3 times smaller than its original size. The meat naturally shrinks during the fermentation process, making it easier for Gudjon to cut and hang each slab. They'll hang here for at least 2 to 3 months before eating. The skin looks like it would just rip you open if you touched it. It's so sharp.
Yeah, it's very sharp. And in the old days, they used it like for sandpaper. They tried to use everything in back then.
I have to admit, Hakara looks edible, but there's something about unrefrigerated meat hanging on hooks unprotected from the elements that makes me a little wary. It smells like something died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you a very good piece.
I like mine medium rare and not too oily.
Okay, that's no problem.
It's very accommodating, these Icelanders.
We have a very, very good one here.
Oh, yeah, I was eyeing that piece before. Wow.
Beautiful piece.
That is stunning. Do you need me to grab a piece of fence to put it on?
No, that's okay.
Yeah, you're all right?
Yeah,
You're just gonna nail it up or something?
Yeah, maybe we'll just put it up here.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And, see. Nice one. And smell it.
Oh, my gosh.
It doesn't...
It smells like ammonia.
Yeah. Do you want one?
Sure. The smell is a little intimidating.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh boy, you are one ballsy dude. Okay.
How is it?
Tastes much better than it smells. That smell reminds me of some of the most horrific things I've ever breathed in my life. But the taste of it is sweet, it's nutty, and it's only faintly fishy. I'll take another piece.
Another
now.
one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. It's very healthy. This is very good for your stomach. A lot of people eat it like for their health.
Psychologically, you're predisposed not to want to eat it. It just seems more dangerous now, but I trust you. You're the expert's expert. Oh, that's hardcore. That's serious food. You don't want to mess with that. That's not for beginners. Oh my gosh. If rotted shark meat is an Icelandic initiation, I think I've passed the test. That was one of the most unusual food experiences I've ever had.
It's special.
Oh, incredible.
Well, I have to put this shark away.
Sure.
So just hop on.
All right. I got one favor to ask you. Maybe next time we could eat something that's a little fresher.
Yeah.
If you're not into crowds, Iceland is the country for you. You can drive for miles and miles without seeing a building, much less a person. It's one of the sparsest countries in the world, with only 7 people for every square mile. The further from Reykjavik you travel, the quieter it gets, especially as you make your way to the islets off the mainland. One of Iceland's edible treasures requires an unusual amount of hunting. Not only do I have to catch the creature, I have to go way out of my way to find it. My tour begins at the southern tip of the country, where I arrange a flight for Vestmannaeyjar. If you don't want to memorize the big words, just remember Westman Islands. Talk about spectacular sights. This swift 6-minute air trip offers an exceptional view of Iceland's black sand beaches. The dark sand means only one thing: we're in volcanic territory. Vestmannaeyjar was once nearly wiped out by a volcano, but it's now a quaint fishing village. My quest is taking me from town to one of the nearby uninhabited islands, reachable only by boat. Something tells me that this isn't your average tourist cruise. Yeah. Hello. A 20-minute trip over big Atlantic waves to our island of choice sounds safe enough, but it foreshadows what's in store, an adventure like few I've ever fathomed.